hypocrite. I like hearing space, I like the whole script. You're such a freaky girl, I love it.
Hey guys, it's me, Nikki motherfucking New Hope, aka Daddy Issues, aka come here, let me bend you over my knee and smack that ass, because I'm your daddy. And today, we're gonna just keep on rolling with this little TikTok movement, and I'm gonna show you some more of my favorite hoe talks, my 3-0 Botox. Because I've just collected so many and I just like making these videos and sharing them with you, and I'm hoping that, you know what they help me do? They help me to feel not so alone as a hoe. I'm so glad that TikTok came about and that more hoes are posting on TikTok, because when I first started for the longest, and even still now sometimes you just feel so alone in your hoedom, you know what I mean? Like, unless you have hoe friends, but there's some of us, believe it or not, that have no friends. Especially hoe friends, like, we love to have them. We talk to them online sometimes, but it's real easy to sit in a hotel room for in-call or be driving to your out-call and be alone. And even if you do have hoe friends now, I'm sure you felt this feeling before, at some point in your life where you feel like, okay, I've got normie friends or whatever, you know what I mean? I've got people I can talk to, or maybe you don't have anybody you can talk to, because this is a very, very isolating job. I know you talk to people all day, but those are your customers, and that's not really you. That's your stage name, and we know what we're talking about if you're a hoe. If you're not a hoe, this is a phenomenon that I will explain at a later date in depth, when I will ask you guys for your questions, because it's a very, very vast and deep and complicated subject. But anyhow, yeah, so sometimes I get, I've always gotten super nervous, especially if it's like the first job, after a lot of days, you know what I mean? Like if I've taken a week off and it's my first job after that, I get super, super, super nervous, and in my head, and I almost fuck off the whole job, and I've been known to fuck off the whole job and just be like, I can't do it, fuck it. So before you do that, watch one of these hoe talk videos and help yourself to feel not so alone, and then go slay, baby. Go get that money. But before we start, I need you to do me some favors. I need you to like the video, I need you to subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you can be the first to live the whole life. Okay, and you know what, today, why don't you comment underneath me and tell me your TikTok username so that I can go follow you guys. Okay, let's get into the first one.
Is the slippery whore that I donated my jizz to for a while staying there?
Okay, this one, it's just A, funny, and B, it sounds like it's Johnny Depp, which is, it's that whole case right now, in case you're watching this like a year from now or something, but currently we all know what we're talking about here. So yeah, I just think it's funny. Next.
Guys will have sex with pretty much anything. I've seen some of the girls that Stevie has sex with, and they look a mess. He got filet mignon at home, and he wanted to go deal with hamburger help. I don't
say the caption to this one, the little description to this one said something like, when he's fucking with a square bitch. So that's why it was a lot funnier with the description. But it's funny on its own, I guess. No, it's funnier with the description. Okay, so yeah.
Give a fuck how you talking, pussy. Was popping. Talking about own work, it's my shit, nigga. You gets nothing.
I like this one because with this sound, a lot of them that you'll see, I think I even have a few that will be in one of these videos, this one or the next one, where they're using the same sound and they're saying how my P talks to me or how my old P used to talk to me. I like this rendition, is that a word? Of this is how you need to be talking to your P, those of you who have a P. You know what I'm saying? Because it is your money, bitch. Boss up on, don't boss up on shit, because you're probably going to get a good slap. Just leave, just cut. I'll tell you guys more about this in later videos, but there have been a handful of times where I've been like, oh yeah, for sure, like just set me up in a room and, and then we'll be all good. Once or twice, you know what I mean? And then because I didn't have the money for the room up front, right? And then I work all night, and I just leave the money for the room because that's fair, right? They pay for the room in the beginning, and then I fucking dip before checkout time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, that was not a contract, baby. I never said nothing about nothing. I said, give me the money for the room and I'll pay you back for it. never did I say anything else, you know? So anyways, yeah, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, next.
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Jigga.
Jigga. Your name is not on the list.
You didn't even look yet.
I don't have to look.
What do you mean?
Motel 6 is right across the street.
But I booked here.
No, you did not.
I love that. A lot of the time when people, you know, back in the day, you know, sometimes I used to be answering the phone and then I would get like text message like, well, you know, I got this much. Oh, that's cool. Then maybe you should go drive down Stockton Boulevard. You know, oh, what can I get for $100? Or what can I get for $50? I'm sure you can get something on, you know, what's the other ones? I wanted to say Wilson Way, but that's the Stockton one. Yeah, back in the day it was, what's the street that the Golden Corral is on in the north? Somebody comment it down below, because I straight up slipped my mind. That's what I like, baby. That's what I like. I like you. I don't give a fuck about your boyfriend. Period. It's just like, you know, no, sweetheart. We're not talking about him. Like, come on, get it together. It's not, I mean, let me show you the world. I don't know why dick always has to be such a big ass. Yes, I do. I know why it has to be a big part of the equation, but you don't have to have a P to get some D. Let's put that on his shirt.
I don't give a fuck if you gotta take surveys to get my money, bitch. Just get it and stop fucking whining. You look ugly when you cry. Mwah!
Sounds just like them. Couldn't have said it better myself.
When you feel sleepy, you see it slow, and you wake up at 10 a.m. to 1,000 missed calls and texts.
I fucked up. Oh no. God, I hate that feeling because every day that you're in an in-call, you're spending money, right? And then so you have to make the most of that day. Like I wouldn't do in-call. I would do in-calls maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, like the last, you know, few years or whatever. I haven't been working like for, you know, the last, I don't know, however many months or whatever, but I miss it. But anyways, I'm saying like, so you have to make the most out of it. Otherwise, you know what I mean, in order to have a profit. And so like when you fall asleep because it's hella slow and then you wake up and there's like hella missed calls and it's damn near checkout time, because 10 o'clock is damn near checkout time, because checkout time is usually 11 or 12, then it's just like, oh fuck, you just feel like, oh man, and then you feel like maybe I can squeeze a couple in, and then if you didn't even do bus no dates and you ain't got the room money for if you're doing survival sex work, oh boy, that's another feeling entirely. That's a real fucked up feeling, let me tell you, okay, because I remember them days too. This shit was all I knew, you and me only. Her words have never been spoken. I haven't been doing it for a few months, and I miss it so fucking much. Not just the money a lot, but like so fucking much, and you can't even explain it. Like nobody will get it unless they've done it before. Like not truly. You can try to tell them, they can try to be like, oh yeah, I get it. No, it's like a shark with tasting blood. Bitch, you ain't never gonna go back to not blood. And if you do, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna miss the blood, okay?
And I pulled my butt apart and stuff, and I was totally nude, and it was weird. I mean, you probably didn't hear about it because I went under the name of Mike Honcho.
I love it so much. I had one whole best friend for like a couple years, and it was so freeing and like such a great thing mentally to be able to talk to somebody, because you know when I did have you know, whenever I've had boyfriends that knew about what I was doing, they didn't want to hear none of that shit and you didn't want to tell them. So whenever you have somebody you can tell, it's a great thing, which is usually just other hoe bitches, because usually, never mind, we'll get into that some other time. Usually bitches judge you behind your back, and even when they say they don't. But if you have a solid friend that isn't a hoe bitch that you can tell stuff to and doesn't end up judging you or throwing it in your face when she's mad, god damn it, that bitch is an angel, okay? Or that dude, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I call everybody bitch around here, okay?
Why does everybody think we fucked?
Because we did, and you paid me for it.
hilarious and relatable and true, and I love it. And this brings us to the end of this whole TikTok video. Let me know if you like the video. Let me know what your favorite one is. Shoot, write down your TikTok name in the comments so that we can all follow each other, because it's a little whole family, a whole business, a whole club. I'll think of something, okay? And I'll let you know. But yeah, so yeah, don't forget to be subscribed though, okay? For realsies. Bye.